The Upper West Regional Director of the National Disaster Management Organization, Mustapha Ahmed's speech was a familiar one and centered on the August 12, 2021 flash disaster that swept across all 11 municipal and districts in the region. The violent floods cut off some major roads in the region. 8 out of 11 municipal and districts were cut off from the regional capital.
All the 11 administrative districts that were affected, 4 of them were actually mostly affected. And in our case, we call it the severe affected areas so far as the flood were concerned. They are the Wa East District, the Fiama Buse Esa District, and the Nadoli Kaleo District. In these 3 districts, 191 communities were affected. The number of people affected and displaced were 9,195. The number of houses that were affected stood at 756 houses that were collapsed. It was not spared. Some of the farmlands were equally spared. 6,548 farmland acres were washed away. Hitherto, as of now, we should have been talking of harvesting. Unfortunately, the flood of August 2021 washed away 6,548 acres away.
34 persons were injured and 6 deaths recorded.
Our major roads were not spared. The Trans-ECOWAS road leading Wa to Burkina Faso cut off, and some parts of DBI, the Fiama Enclave, equally was not spared in terms of road infrastructure. Out of this, 34 people were injured. Unfortunately, 6 of them, we lost them through flood.
Chief Director at the Upper West Regional Coordinating Council, Peter Mala, who spoke on behalf of the Upper West Regional Minister, commended government and non-governmental organizations for coming to the aid of the victims, which he said has ameliorated their sufferings. He, however, urged them not to lay back and continue to support them.
The consequences of such disasters do not just get solved over a short period of time. For now, we are grateful for the relief that all that has been sent to the region is given to disaster victims. But we also know that the long-term effects of this disaster will continue to be with us for years.
There were solidarity messages from heads of allied institutions and development partners. Reporting for Joy News, Rafiq Salam. Wow.